Why take the risk? Exploring job security versus entrepreneurship. Paul, in his last year of college, has been contemplating his future lately. Throughout his upbringing, his parents emphasized the importance of studying hard, earning good grades, and obtaining a solid degree from a reputable university. The belief ingrained in him was that a good degree would lead to a well-paying job and, consequently, a good life. Many of us share this mindset, as it's something we've heard since childhood. One day, while sitting in the park, Paul seriously considered his life path. He was attracted to the economic freedom and appeal of entrepreneurship, but he also acknowledged the challenges associated with such a journey. Paul recently came across an online article stating that about 50% of all startups fail within the first 5 years, adding a layer of risk to entrepreneurship. On the contrary, being employed offers a certain level of security, minimal risk, and a regular monthly paycheck, even though it might not be substantial. While Paul was contemplating his future, a professor from his college, coincidentally present in the park, decided to join him on the bench. After a friendly exchange of greetings, the professor and Paul engaged in conversation. During their discussion, Paul, still absorbed in thoughts about his future, decided to seek the professor's advice on whether he should venture into entrepreneurship or opt for a traditional 9-to-5 job. The professor's response forms the essence of today's video. Before we delve into that, if you're enjoying this video, please hit the like button. Additionally, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, you're missing out. Now, let's get started. While conversing on the bench, the professor shared insights with Paul. Entrepreneurship, he explained, is an attractive career choice for those who crave independence and hunger for success. It allows individuals to chart their own course, pursuing their passions with a deep sense of satisfaction and fulfillment that can be challenging to find as an employee. However, the professor cautioned that entrepreneurship isn't suitable for everyone. Before committing to this path, one must carefully consider and weigh the differences between being a business owner and an employee. The life of an entrepreneur is marked by risk, stress, longer work hours, and sometimes loneliness. Not only do entrepreneurs need to conceive an idea, but they also must market and execute their vision. Even with successful execution, there's no guarantee of profitability. On the flip side, being an employee means you're free from the responsibility of making crucial decisions that shape the company's progress. While it may not seem like a big deal, many people prefer being instructed on what to do rather than brainstorming the path for the entire company. The professor acknowledged that being an employee might have its downsides, but it provides a steady paycheck, puts food on the table, and allows for occasional small luxuries. Despite these perks, the professor pointed out a concerning trend. A significant number of people are growing dissatisfied with their jobs. According to the conference board, approximately 53% of Americans are currently unhappy at work. The professor explained that many individuals have an innate drive to live life on their own terms and follow their passions. This drive is evident in the stubbornness of children and the strong-willed attitude of young adults. Although people may suppress this drive to some extent, it persists in their desire for a good life. The professor concluded that the most fulfilling way to satisfy this inner desire is to be one's own boss and live life on one's own terms. Certainly, the journey may not be smooth initially, but even in those challenging early days, there's a profound sense of fulfillment in pursuing something you want and love. Allow me to share a brief story about someone named Henry. Since his early days, Henry expressed a desire to be independent. He often told his high school friends that if the only way to make money was through a job, he would rather return to take his father's horse ranch and manage it. However, Henry's path took a different turn after college. He joined a firm as a business manager, starting as a staff in the development section. Through hard work, he rapidly climbed the ranks, reaching the position of deputy business manager within 5 years. Despite his success, Henry felt stuck in his role for years and eventually grew tired of the routine. Armed with the knowledge to run his own business, Henry took the leap and started his own venture. The beginning was challenging, and he faced numerous obstacles that made him consider quitting. However, he persevered and kept going. Today, Henry has achieved success on his own terms. While challenges persist, he prefers facing them directly rather than remaining stuck in one position for an extended period. Henry's story mirrors the reality many of us face, growing tired of the routine and lack of decision-making autonomy in our careers. Rather than enduring a stagnant and disliked position, Henry took action. He made a bold move that not everyone is willing to make, but it paid off for him, as the professor explained to Paul. The professor conveyed to Paul that entrepreneurship offers an alternative for those not suited for the conventional 9 to 5 work life. He clarified that the entrepreneurial journey may not be easy, but persistence pays off in the end. The professor shared personal experiences of friends finding immense satisfaction in overcoming business challenges, enjoying the freedom to make decisions about growth and development. Entrepreneurship, while not without its challenges, grants individuals the power to shape their paths and answer only to themselves. Eager to illustrate this point, the professor invited Paul to meet his friend Tony, a successful restaurant owner. Tony welcomed them to his establishment, and the professor introduced Paul as one of his students uncertain about his post-college career path. The professor suggested that Tony share his entrepreneurial wisdom with Paul. "So, young man, you want to be an entrepreneur?" remarked Tony. "That's right," replied Paul. Tony then proceeded to offer a dose of reality. He emphasized that the life of an entrepreneur isn't the glamorous portrayal seen on TV or social media. It's not always about flashy parties, exclusive events, and a stream of admirers or unlimited spending. While it can include moments of euphoria, thrilling adventures, and a healthy bank account, it's not the guaranteed outcome. He recounted stories of friends who embarked on the entrepreneurial journey with dreams of striking it rich, only to lose significant amounts of money, relationships, marriages, and even homes. Tony clarified that he wasn't discouraging Paul from becoming an entrepreneur, but wanted to stress the importance of understanding the challenges involved. Tony highlighted the perks of entrepreneurship, emphasizing the freedom to set one's flexible schedule. Entrepreneurs can escape forced deadlines and rigid work hours, eventually achieving a work-life balance to pursue hobbies and other activities. Tony pointed out another advantage: becoming a respected business leader. He observed that often, employers receive recognition for business success even though employees bear the majority of the workload. While it might not be Paul's primary goal, gaining recognition as a business leader in the community can be rewarding. It acknowledges the positive impact of the business on the local economy. Tony highlighted the third benefit. Entrepreneurship exposes individuals to new challenges and exciting opportunities to test their knowledge and skills. Starting a business doesn't guarantee smooth sailing. Challenges will arise, and it's up to the entrepreneur to navigate them. While it can be both exciting and frightening, this journey serves to sharpen and develop skills significantly. Tony shared the fourth advantage: building a career that aligns with your passion. Entrepreneurship allows individuals to create a career in a field they are passionate about, rather than simply taking any available job to survive. It's one of the best ways to live one's dream life by doing what one loves. Tony used his own example, stating that he's living his dream by cooking food he loves and bringing joy to people's faces. Tony added the fifth benefit: autonomy. As an entrepreneur, there's nearly no limit to the authority and power you have over your business. You are at the center of all decisions, with the ability to exercise control based on expertise, experience, and market knowledge. Numerous studies connect this autonomy to job satisfaction, as individuals often feel more content when they have greater control over their work. Tony acknowledged that by now, Paul might be seriously considering starting his own business. The journey of becoming an entrepreneur, although rewarding, is not always easy. Tony shared his own experience of starting the restaurant, recalling the initial challenges and moments of discouragement. Despite having a clear blueprint, the restaurant initially struggled to attract customers. However, Tony's entrepreneurial spirit kept him going. He continued to come to work, cook his best dishes, and give it his all, confident that recognition and customers would come eventually. Tony reflected on the journey, noting that it has been an upward climb and quite an adventure, punctuating it with laughter. Tony contrasted a 9 to 5 job, suitable for many, with the inner desire for freedom and flexibility that others harbor. While a steady day job may offer less stress and more stability, being an entrepreneur opens doors to numerous opportunities for both personal and career growth that may surpass what one initially believed possible, according to Tony. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend or two, and don't forget to subscribe. Stay tuned for the next one.